Please join. Am I visible? Huh? Latency? No latency, right? It's fine. Okay. Okay.
थोड़ा सा है सर latency.
चलता छोटो.
0.5.
तो मारे हो यूट्यूब में. ओके. ठीक है. Is my screen visible? Is it visible?
Yes, yes.
All have joined. Hmm? All have joined, right? Okay. So in the yesterday's class, we saw about what?
Data types.
Data types in Python. Okay. So let us revise which are the data types that we have dealt in the yesterday's session. Okay. The first data type is string represented by str. Okay. Second is integer.
Numbers.
Yeah, numbers. Okay. You get integer int, float. Okay. Complex. So these fall under numbers, right? Then then we have something called as list. Then we have tuple, dictionary, and what? Boolean
Set.
set. Okay. So we have dealt with these data types in the yesterday's class. Okay, we know. Okay. Now let us go a little in depth. Let us understand what each data types does. Okay, and what are the operations that we can perform on the data types. Okay, since you guys come from C already, okay, you must be familiar with the if else and loops, right? Okay, let us just revise how exactly if else works, then we will move on to each data types. Okay, so yesterday you guys had created a Python class, na? You created any folder? No, there's no folder created. Okay, no issues. So create a folder in your YouTube or any kind of directories. Create a folder named as Python class. Python class. Since I have folder already created, okay, just go here, open in terminal and type code space dot. Yesterday I think we did this. That's what. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Correct. Okay. So create a new file, day2.py. Make sure that Python is properly functioning. Just type Python hyphen hyphen version, enter. Okay. You can see some version of Python, whatever you have installed. So these sessions will also be recorded. If in case you miss any classes or if you are not able to come, I will private it in the YouTube channel. Okay, in the Techmia we have a channel, so it will be uploaded there. Okay, if you miss in case of some emergency, you can go ahead and watch it later. Okay, okay, Ushnesh.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So today let us understand about data types. Okay, let me write all the data types first. So how to write? Let's do some revision. Okay, I'll write instead of name. I'll write a equal to hello. Hello is a string, right?
Yes, sir.
B is integer 10.5. What is this? Float. D. What is D? List. How do you write a list? 1 comma 2 comma 3. You can write hello also here, because okay, list is a heterogeneous data type. Okay, unlike arrays, okay, whatever you have studied in C, you have studied about arrays. Okay, arrays is like it is a homogeneous same data type collector it is. Okay, so it is a collection of same data types in arrays. Okay, when it comes to list now, it is different. List ali complete different irutte. Okay, so we can create different data types also in the list. We can add different data types also. For example, I have written integer. Okay, integer ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. I have also written words. Can you write these words in arrays? Because that works on static array concept. Okay, and list is also dynamic. Okay, I can keep on expanding the space that I can provide in the list. Okay, then A B C D E tuple. Okay, 1 comma 2 comma same thing. Okay, but there is a difference between tuple and a list. But the difference is like here you put square brackets, here you put round brackets. As simple as that. Okay. F, dictionary. So how do you create a dictionary? You open a flower bracket and just type name. Okay, Ravi. Age 10 G. Okay, this is how you write set. So boolean is true or false. Okay, so there is a function in Python. There is a function in built-in function in Python, that is type. Okay, if I use type function, this type function will show me what data type the variable is holding. Suppose I have written a equal to name. Okay, name is what? String. So type of a, if I do, I should get string. Correct, 100%. Okay, so type of a, so I'll print it. Okay, print a is holding okay. Similarly, I'll do it for all of those. Okay, b is holding what type of b, right? Hmm? Type of g. Okay, save. Okay, then how to run the file? Just come down here and click on run Python file. See, I am able to get all the data types. Okay, I forgot to add h. See, bool. Okay, so this is how different data types in Python is written, and we can use type function and we can check. I think you guys already know. You have done it. I think one class you had sat, no? Have done now these things. Okay. Sys sys is done for you guys. No, no, sys is not done. Okay. SYS. Okay. ठीक. Sys. Import sys. Okay. It is used to check the bytes. Okay. User input. We have done it. User input. Okay. If else you guys already know. You guys already know if else. Okay. So I'll just see. If else I'll just explain in a while. Okay. For Usnesh, if else is over, na?
Yes, sir.
Conditionality is over. Input.
Uh, Input, no, not yet, sir.
Input is not over. Okay. So there is a function in Python called as input, which is used to take user input. Okay, like how you have scanf in C. Okay, in Python it is input. Okay, I can see if I'm writing a function, it is resembled in the parenthesis. You can see in the screen. Okay, it is resembled as a parenthesis. Okay, you guys know what parenthesis is, right? Parenthesis in the sense round brackets. So function is resembled in a format of parenthesis. Okay. So input, enter your name. Okay. So whatever input I'm giving, okay, it should be stored in a variable, right? I will name it as name as a variable. Okay. Then what I'll do, print hello, comma, name. Name is a variable, so I'm not putting inverted commas. Okay. So if I run this piece of code, okay, enter the name. I'll give Arun. So run it became no problem. Okay. So hello, it is coming and it is printing, right? So in this way now I can use if condition. Okay, I can use a calculator also. I can create a calculator or I can take user input and add it. Okay. What I will do, I'll take user input and I'll do the addition. Okay. Input, enter a input, enter b. So I'll keep it in small so that it should not confuse. Okay. Then c is nothing but a plus b, right? Okay. Print c. So what will be the answer for this? What will be the answer for this? If I pass a, if I pass 10 in a, 20 in b, what will be the answer? 30. 10, 20, right? Because I'm doing concatenation. Okay, why? Because see, when I use input as a function, right? Please pay attention. When I use input as a function, it converts my number into string, not number. So it will treat 10 as a string. Inverted comma 10 as a string. 10 plus 20 has a string. What is the answer? 10 to 20. So what I have to do? I have to convert it into integer number. Yes. So I have to add int here. So this is called as explicit typecasting. Okay. Explicit typecasting. Typecasting is nothing but converting of one data type to another. So what I'm doing, input is giving in the string. Okay. What I'm doing input, I'm converting into integer by doing typecasting. Okay. So A will now have integer. Okay. Now I can get the right answer. So if I run this, answer is 10, 20, answer is 30. Okay, is it done? Understood, Usnesh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. ठीक है. So if else though you guys know already, let us understand about classes. Okay. So in the previous code, if I'd run, what was the answer I got? Class string, class float, Why am I getting classes? Why I am getting classes? Data type is a class, right? Okay. So can you see if I use type function, I'm getting class. Am I printing class anywhere here? Have I written A is holding class? Type itself is giving me class. You're able to understand, right? Okay. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ತಾನೆ? Okay. So I'll minimize it on the whiteboard. Okay. So let me explain you what it is. So data type. What is a data type? What is a data type? Data type is simply a memory allocation. What is data type? It is a memory allocation. Am I right? Okay. So with data type is also called as classes. Because when I consider all the data types, okay, when I consider all the data types, it may be int, float, complex, string, okay, it is given in the format of class. Okay, so let us now understand what exactly class it is. Okay, so let us understand what class is. Okay, so if I do type of a, where a equal to name or anything it may be, okay, I get an answer like it is a type str. Str in the sense, what is str? String, right? Okay, so why it is class? Okay, please remember Python is a object oriented programming. Okay, object oriented programming. Oops, right? Okay, when I tell something as object oriented programming, okay, it means it has something called as class and objects. What it has? See, if any programming language, I'll explain. Okay, see, you have a separate topic on object oriented programming. Okay, for now, you just understand Python is a object oriented program, which simply means that it has class and objects. Okay, for example, this is my Python class, you are the objects. You take any class, okay, Java class or data analytics class, that is called as a class. Why it is called as a class? Because inside that you have objects. If there is no student in my class, can I call it as class? If there is no student inside my class, can I call it as a class? No, right? Okay, if in order to have a class you should have objects also. So object oriented program is nothing but having class and objects. Okay, so when I consider data type is purely classes. Okay, so always remember, okay, please remember, every class, pay attention, every class will have two important things, or every object, what you can say, of that class will have two important things. Okay, one is attributes or data members, another is methods, also called as functions. So this theory knowledge is important, that's why I'm writing down. Okay, so what are these attributes? Okay, why it is called a attribute? Because attribute is something what it has. Methods or function is like what it does. Okay, for example, Okay, so simply in an analogy, if I want to explain this, this is a Python class, right? You guys are here to learn Python. Okay, so every Python class, in the sense you are object of it, right? You guys are object. Okay, Mantesh, then Nandan, Faris, these are all object of Python class. Okay, listen to me, you guys are object of class Python. Okay, so when I consider you guys, okay, I will consider Faris as an object. Faris has two important things. One is attributes and method. Okay, what are attributes now? How Faris looks. Okay, he's wearing yellow t-shirt. Okay, gray pant. Okay, he has fair face. Okay, these are all attributes. Okay, what it does, what it has. What are attributes? Something what it has ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. Okay, what are methods? What it does, what Faris does. Faris can do drones. Okay, Faris can create cars. Faris can write fast. Faris can dance. Okay, what it does is what called as methods. See, to be frank now, what are functions? Something which does something, right? Something, there is an input, in output I should get something, that is function. What is print? Print takes input and gives output. What the input do we give? Hello world. It prints what it prints? Hello world. What is a function? Function that takes input and gives output. It may be anything. See, if I want to press this mobile, okay, and see, if I want to increase the volume button, what I have to do? I have to give input. What is input I'm giving? Press the volume rocker above, and output is what? Volume is increased. Okay, similarly, methods are also same thing. But why we call this as method? Because method is something that comes inside the class. Okay, method is something that comes inside the class, or it is only restricted. You can write down restricted to a class. Method is something that is restricted to a class, or it comes inside the class. Inside the class comes inside the class. Did you understand? Okay, so let me revise whatever I have explained. Class is something, but okay, it is a blueprint to create object. It comes in object oriented. But when I take something as class, class will have objects. Okay, you guys are objects. Okay, so objects will have two things. Which are those? Which are those? Attributes and methods. What are attributes? What it has. Okay, what are methods? What it does. If I take one more example, if I take dog as a class, dog, dog as a class, dog also objects are there. Okay, what a dog has: two ears, two eyes, four legs, tail. These are all attributes. Okay, what dog does? Barks, eats, okay, runs. You are able to understand, it is doing function, right? So function are also called methods here. Okay, now if I consider string as a class, okay, let us come to a technical part. Word as a class, what word should have? It should take input from the user. Okay, it should look like string. It should look like word, right? If I, it should not look like symbols and all those things. Alphabet, English word, it should look like what it string can does. What string does? There should be upper, there should be lower, title. You're able to understand, string should have these methods or not? I should be able to capitalize the words. If I pass hello in a small case, hello, I should be have the ability to use a method which will capitalize entire word. Capital Hello, uppercase. So these are all methods of class. Class what? String, right? Can I have the same methods for the integer? Can I use dot upper to the integer? 10 dot upper can I do? 10 dot capitalize can I do? I should have different methods for different integer. Similarly, see how I am having for dog, I'm having different method. For human, I'm having different method. Similarly, for all the data types, I should have different methods. Understood? You're able to understand. Okay, so methods are restricted to a class. and it does not work outside the class. Okay, methods do not work outside the class. One more example I'll give to make your concept super clear. Okay, you guys have studied in a college. It may be engineering, it may be BCom, or it may be BCA, whatever it is. Okay, you had a class teacher, right? You have something called as class teacher. This class teacher power is only inside that class, right? Can she go and shout to other students? No, she's power is restricted only to a class. Her methods are restricted only to a class. Now, I'll take an example of principal. Principal is like power is there across all the classes. Okay, this guy is called as function. Okay, in a Python, or it may be in any object oriented programming language, we call it method because its power is only inside the class. When we call something as function, it means its power is across all the classes. This is across all the classes. You're able to understand. See, for example, if I tell function, okay, what is an example of a function? Print. You have already used. Okay, print is a function, right? Why I am calling print as a function? I can use print everywhere. I can use print everywhere across all the data types. With tuple also I can use, with float also I can use. Okay, can I use method? For example, dot upper is a method, or dot capitalize is a method. Can I use it with integer? Can I use it with list? No. Okay, that's why I call it as method. Okay, so is it understood the difference between difference between function and a method? Okay, now tell me what is the difference between a function and a method? Hmm? Quick. Tell me the difference between function and a method. Huh? ಹಾ, ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬರೀ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಒಳಗಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಅ ನಟ್ ಶೆಲ್, ಇಫ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದ difference between a function is independent of class, whereas method is dependent on class. Okay, example, print. Okay, type you have also seen. I can use type across all the code, right? Okay, here now it is upper, then capitalize. So these are all, this is called as method, and this is what function is. Is it clear? Okay, so now let us put this in a practical and see. Okay, so I'll create one more file. Okay, I think I have one empty file. So this thing we have already seen. Okay, let me comment this. So today we will be learning about string in depth. We'll be learning string in depth. Okay, first let us explore what string is. How do we declare a string? A equal to hello. Okay, this is how I declare a string. A is holding what? Hello. Type of A is string type. Okay, now let us explore some of the functions. See, when I write A equal to hello, right? When I type A equal to hello, okay, so I am creating object of class string. A is an object now, right? A is an object of class. Nandan, A is an object of class string. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಎ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಹೆಲೋ ನಾ ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಎಂದು. ಓಕೆ, ಇಫ್ ಐ ಡು ಎ ಡಾಟ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್. ಏನಿದು ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್? ಸಿ, ಎ ಡಾಟ್ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ರಿಸೆಂಬಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಂಥಿಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇವನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಸೆಂಬಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಂಥಿಸಿಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ದಿಸ್, if I print this, what is the output I'll get? Upper case al banta. See, I passed it as a in a lower case, but I got it in a upper case using this function, right? Next, a dot capitalize I'll do. What should be the output? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಬರೀ ಎಚ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್. ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ತಾನೆ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲೈಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಎ ಡಾಟ್ ಕೌಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಕೌಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಕೌಂಟ್ ಎಲ್. ವಾಟ್ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಡಸ್ ಸಿ? ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸಜೆಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, 1 minute. If I do a dot count, what it does? Start. Okay, returns the number of non-overlapping occurrence of substring. Okay, see, if I do count L, what should be the answer I should get? L ಎಸ್ ಸತಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. L ಎಸ್ ಸತಿ ಇದೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. How many times L is present? 2 times. So what are these? These are all methods, right? String methods. String methods ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. What are these? String methods. Okay, explore some more. Okay, a dot ends with. Okay, suppose I'll take a string. Okay, good morning. Ends if a dot alla, b dot ends with good morning. Yes or no? Is b ending with morning? Huh? Is b ending with morning? ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ನೋಡಿ, is b ending with morning? Huh? ಬಿ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಏನು? ದೆನ್ ಯಾರದು ನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಐಲ್ ಗೆಟ್? ಟ್ರೂ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಫ್ ಬಿ ಎಂಡಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇದೆನಾ? ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್? False. You're able to understand? Okay, so these are some of the string methods. So many are there, you can explore one by one. Many methods are there. Okay, you can explore one by one. Okay, this is
A and B are the objects here.
A and B are the objects of class string, because data types are classes. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಏನು ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ. ವೆನ್ ಐ ಡು ಎ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಎ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಈಗ ಸಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪೈಥನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ದ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಪೈಥನ್. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್. ಎ ಡಾಟ್ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಏನದು? ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ತಾನೆ. In a very simple way I have explained this. Okay, now let us see how can I write strings. Okay, string types. String types. Okay, so I can write string in 2 different ways. I can write it as c equal to, in single quote also I can write hello. Okay, you have something called as document string. Doc string is also called as doc string. Okay, d equal to, see, I can write, if I have, what is document? If I have to write multiple lines of string, okay, I can use doc string. Okay, 1 2 3. See, here I can write any bullshit I want. See, so for this I can put 3 triple quotes, right? Okay, I can put 3 triple quotes. Okay, and if I print d, what should be the answer I should get? Okay. Now let us deal with string concatenation. This is nothing but addition of two strings. Suppose I have two string, okay, name equal to Ram, okay, last name equal to Nayak, something like this, okay. So I can basically concatenate the string by adding plus last name, okay, and I can print it. Ram Nayak. Can you see the output? Okay, this is what string concatenation is. So input we have already seen. By default, input function takes, it has a string. Okay. Take it. Now next. Okay. We can loop through the string also. Okay. We can loop. So write down strings are iterable. Strings are iterable. Iterable in the sense we can loop through the string. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, before that we will understand string slicing. Okay, see if I want to explain string slicing now, just come here. Okay, when I declare something as string, okay, a, when I do a equal to hello, so what is happening is this string is saved in a array format. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, this hello is stored in the array format. Okay, in the memory. Okay, I'm talking about RAM memory. When I declare a equal to hello, okay, this is how the string resemble HELLO. Okay, because when you guys have come from C, how do you declare a string? How do you declare in array format, right? In the same fashion, C in Python also. Okay, so when I write a equal to, this is how the data is stored in the memory. Okay, this is how we can find hello being stored in the memory like this, and it has index 0 1 1 2 3 4. Okay, so in one position I have H, in first position I have E, okay, then second position I have L, third position I have L, fourth position I have 0. Okay, this is how the data is being saved in the memory for a string. Okay, so I can use the index number and I can call that letter. Okay, for example, I already know that a equal to hello. Okay, if I do a of 2, what will be the answer I get? And if I print this, what is the answer I'll get? Huh? What the answer I'll get? L, right? Because I can use index and I can take it out, because string is saved in this format. If I call the index, I'll get this number. If I do a of 1, I'll get E, right? Okay, let us try. Okay, string slicing. Okay, string indexing. A equal to hello is what I'll declare. If I do a index 1, what is the answer I should expect? What is the answer I should expect? E. Okay, 0. So indexing starts from 0. Always remembers. Okay, if I do A of 0, what is the answer? What is the answer I expect? H 0. Okay. A of L. Sorry, A of 3. What is the answer? Hello now. L, right? Okay. So now let us understand string slicing. Okay. This is indexing. Now let us understand string slicing. Okay. I'll write a word good morning. Okay. What is slicing? What is slicing? Cutting the strings. I can even cut the strings. Okay. If I do, if I add the square brackets, 1, 2, 3, 1 to 4, what should be the output I should get? ಏನ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ನಂಗೆ? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸಿ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಎ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು, ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಲೇಔಟ್? How it is stored? G O O, right? D, like this it is stored, right? So if I want to slice, if I want only OOD, from where should I start? Slicing is nothing but I should have start and end. Okay, from where should I start? This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. See, space is also considered. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have written the index also. Okay, so if I want ODD, how should I start? Come on, answer me. Huh? I want only this part of the string. You're not able to understand. From 1, if I go to 1, I'll get O. Okay, if I catch 1, I'll get O. Go till colon is added. Okay, 1, go till 3. But in Python, now you should go next to the number if you want the previous one. So 1 to 4. Okay, this is slicing. Okay, let me print. If I want OOD, okay, see, this is how I get the output. OOD. Understood? Any doubts? If I want, okay, only GO. If I want only GO, 0 to 1, 0 to 2, right? You should give the next number to get the previous one. Okay. So what should be the answer? Go. See, this is what slicing is. Okay. If I want ORN, ORN, this one, I'm looking for ORN. Tell me quickly. Later on, you can type. Okay, this is a recorded session. I'll share you the code also. Answer me. Heli, Nandan. 6 in the 6 to 8. Understood. Okay. You have something called as uh, recording session. Talk to them. Okay. I am doing string slicing. If I do -1, what should be the answer I should get? -1. I should get the last. Okay. -1 stands for last. See, G. G is last, right? Not the starting. Last one. Okay. See, I should get output like DOOG. Instead of good, I should get output like DOOG. How to do it?
-1 colon.
Okay. which is the index of D? What is the index number of D?
3.
3.
0, 1, 2, 3.
3, right? Okay. What is the index of G? 0. Okay. If you want in a reverse direction, you should give -1.
सर आपका स्क्रीन नहीं आ रहा है।
क्या हुआ?
आपका फेस आ रहा है देखो।
नहीं हो रहा. No. Wait. Check. No. Okay. So if I want, see, this is GOOD, right? I want in reverse. DOOG. How to do it? Take the last third one. Okay. G. What is the index of G? Index of G 0. -1. It will reverse the string. Okay. And run it. In ಬಂದ answer? Okay. Sorry. I think it is taking one last but one. I'll put -1. Let's check. No, no, no. Okay. Wait 1 minute. 0. Take 4 to 0. G, I'm not able to get now. Okay, I'll check with that. Okay. So if you want to reverse now, always remember the start number should be greater than the second one. Okay, 4 is greater than 0, right? Okay. So now let us do reversing program. Reversing program. Okay, how to do it? If I want to reverse good morning, okay, how to do it? It is very easy in Python. Okay, print colon -1. Run this. See, good morning is converted into what? What? Good morning is converted into. Can you see I have reversed the string? So how easy it is to convert reverse a string in Python? Right? What it does? Take all the index, starting index also, coming index also, -1. What it will do? Reverse it. You can reverse an array also like this. Okay. So I told you we can iterate through the strings also. So if I type, okay, name equal to hello, or name equal to Sandeep, something like this. Okay, I can run a for loop for I in name, print I. For I in name, print I. Okay, if I run this now, see, I have iterated, right? This is how the memory is stored in the index. Can you see Sandeep being iterated? Right. Okay, this is how it is happening. Okay, so strings are also iterable. Now write a program which will count the number of string letters present in a word. Write a program which will count the number of string letters present in the word without using count function. Without without using count function. without using count function. Also, you can take input from the user, from the user. Okay. So how to do it? Give me algorithm, that is enough. Steps, and then steps ಹೇಳಿ. ಹಾ, ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಹೆಲ್ಲೋ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ 5 ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರಬೇಕು. If I give input as hello, I should get answer as 5. Should write a program. How to do it? Quick. See. Okay. First take input, as you said. Input. Enter a word. Okay. I'll save this in words. Enter words. English. Okay. So initially I'll keep count as 0. Initially I'll keep count as what? 0. Okay. I can iterate over words. I can iterate over string, right? I showed you in the previous example. Okay. For how to run for loop? For I in, or else for word in words. Okay. I'm iterating through the words. During the iteration, what I have to do? I have to increment this count. Right. What I'll do? Count equal to count plus 1 I'll do. Or else if you want to write the shortcut, you can just write count plus equal to 1. Both are same. Okay. It is like count equal to count plus 1. Okay. Then print count. Okay. I'll run this code. See, I'll enter a word. Good morning. Good morning. What should be the answer? 12 words are there. Okay. I'll write one more. Enter the word hello. How many letters are there in hello? 5. I got 5 as an answer. Okay. This is a simple program. Okay. One more program for a day as a homework is write a program which will tell whether a given word is palindrome or not. Given word is palindrome or not. Okay, this is another assignment. Please complete this. Okay, and tomorrow let us take up int, or the after tomorrow we'll take up integer. Okay, so thank you. Have a nice day. ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೀನಿ ರೀ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.